Well, good morning, one and all, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well, and it is Sunday. You know what that means. Welcome to Simulation Sundays on Train Sim World 2, and to the newest route on Train Sim World 2, the Hauptstrecke Hamburg to Lubeck route in the northern part of the lovely country of Germany. So, what have we got for you today? Well, we're going to take a BR Class 182 and go and rescue a train that is stranded down the line. So grab your ticket, folks, get yourself in line. Unfortunately, no Simon this week. Simon has prior engagements, which I will explain to you when we get to the main clip. So it's just going to be me, unfortunately. I know you're all heartbroken to miss Sheldon, but he'll be back next week, folks. Alright then, folks. So, first of all, let's have a look at this lovely MCRE Br Class 182 that we are going to be driving today. Arguably one of the prettiest locomotives in Germany. Argue that point with me. Come at me, as they would say. Because that is damn sure pretty. But yes, before we get headed off on our journey today, allow me to address the elephant in the room, unfortunately. Yes, Simon can't be with us today. I know he will send along his apologies. He has a lot of work commitments over the last few days. And I recorded this gameplay on the Thursday. I'm doing the voiceover on the Friday, and he's basically working all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday. So there was I couldn't have even got 10 seconds out of him just to say hello to you all. It was that complicated. So he sends his apologies. He will be back next week with whatever we decide to do. I think we're doing the... Are we doing the Rhine-Ruhr next week? Let's have a look. No, the Rhine-Ruhr Ostend next week. So I know he'll be back for that. So once again, he sends his apologies, and he'll be back next week. But unfortunately, you got to put up with me today. Just me on the newest route that we have on Train Sim World 2. And what is that new route? That new route is the 62 kilometers from Hamburg Hauptbahnhof to Lubeck Hauptbahnhof. And we're just in the process of leaving Lubeck South Yard to go and rescue a failed train, which is about, what is it, 34 kilometers down the line. So it's about halfway, as they would say. Today's loco of choice, the MCRE Br Class 182, otherwise known as the Euro Sprinter, or it could be known as the ES64. The 64 indicated it has 6,400 kilowatts power at rail. That is a lot of power. Even I think you'll agree that is a lot of power. Was made by Siemens. We do Siemens being German. I think we all know that they do the business over there. We do Siemens. But let's talk about the well, as this one is the ES64U, the otherwise known as the AG Class 182, based on the Euro Sprinter concept. It's developed as a universal electric loco with a top speed of 140 miles per hour, or 230 kilometers an hour if you are using the other measurement. Only capable of operating on 15 kilovolt 16.7 hertz AC supply. It is in service in Austria, so you get Austrian variants of this locomotive as well, and they operate it as the Class 1016. And unlike the freight derivative, this is a U series loco, which means the U means it's universal to all types. So it can do passenger, it can do freight, it can do up and down and do jumping jacks if you like, but it can do literally everything. Also, it's the prettiest, it's the loveliest sounding loco out there. Someone at me at that. Change my mind. You name me right now a more beautiful sounding electric loco than the 182/1016. I'll wait, because none of you can. It is so pretty to listen to it leave. Excuse me. All the U series types are equipped with quill drive, which reduces track forces. And the OBB variant, now OBB being the Austrian railway company, assigned the protected name Taurus to Class 1016. And since then, all ES64U series have been widely known as Taurus locos. I think it's quite easy to see why it is. We get a lovely view outside the Hamburg-Lubeck route here now, with our Class 182, all in black. The MRCE freight one with the white fronts. We're cruising along at a speed of, what are we cruising at now, 125 kilometers an hour. Soon to get out up to 140 kilometers an hour as we head down to go and collect this failed whatever it is. I assume it's a failed fast passenger train. So we're going to do a light run down to wherever it is we've got to go, and then it's a passenger run up to Lubeck. Hence is why it takes 54 minutes probably. But I digress. Back to the ES64 or the AG Class 182 as we call it today. There is a U2 variety as we look at the map. That's operated by OBD as the Class 1116 and by Deutsche Bahn as the AG as the Class 182. Also as MAV as the Class 470 as a higher locomotive of Dispolok. So I believe MAV are Hungarian. Yes, the Hungarian state railways, that's right. And the Hungarian-Austrian company JSEF, which is now, please accept my apologies if I butcher this now, the Gjør Sopran Ebenfurth Railway Corporation. They operate to these units as Class 104.7s. So they're all identical to the ES64 F4. And yeah, like I said, it's the prettiest sounding loco out there. Apparently, when they had this locomotive 1216025-5, which was its number prior to being delivered to OBB, set a world record for conventional electric locomotives when during its trials near Nuremberg reached a top speed of 357 kilometers an hour. If you want that in Queen's English, that's 222 miles an hour. That's pretty darn quick, and it was not modified as well. It was an unmodified Taurus loco, and it went 222 miles an hour. That's impressive. I even think I probably heard a lot of jaws drop then, and with no hesitation as well, because That's quick. That is quick, even for an electric locomotive. You'd think our fastest electric locomotive over here in England was the class, probably the class 91, or it may even be the class 88 now, and that can only get about 125, 110, 120 miles an hour in that ballpark. So it's got 100 miles an hour on that as we go through. What station is this? I believe this is Rheinfeldt station as we pass through. Lovely job. Still going at about 136 miles an hour. Now, you did notice me at the start. What was the first thing we looked for? We looked for the cab lights in this thing now. But unfortunately, it doesn't come with cab lights. All it comes is with that pathetic little reading light that's at the front of the loco there. Still looking for, see if there's any proper cab lights. I don't think there is. But I'm also having a look at a picture of the controls here, and it does look absolutely spot on as we go for another view outside here of our locomotive. Yeah, give it a old blast of the horn. Ooh, that sign came at us there. It's like, at me, somebody. And no doubt they will at somebody. Oh yeah, we got AFB. I think that AFB is speed control, so we can control the speed to be at 140 miles an hour all the time, which is awesome. Now let's talk a bit more about our new route, as they would say, the Hauptstrecke Hamburg to Lubeck. One of the, I would certainly say it's one of the new lines on the game, and unfortunately that seems to be in German. Isn't that always the way when you go to do something and it comes up and it's always in German? I speak many languages, the three primarily being English, gibberish and bullshit, but German is not one of my strong points. I can say Guten Tag, I can say Danke, Danke well, but after that, nah, I'm pretty useless. I believe we should be coming up to Bad Odelsee, Odeslow or Oldslow, or however you pronounce it, which is the next. Well, it's actually an interchange station, because not only do you have the services that terminate there at Odel, or whatever it's called, you also have the services to Lubeck, and then you got services you go further afield. I believe it's to Kiel, but I will get that double checked for everybody. Where are we? Are we coming up to Bad Oldersloe? I think that's how you pronounce it, the Oldersloe. I think it's around this corner. I do believe. I could be wrong. Yes, it might be around this corner actually. And here it is, Bad Odersloe. There's a line coming at you from the right here. That line goes onwards and upwards. So let's have a look here. There's no information. That's always helpful when there's practically little information going around about a route. Always helpful, as they would say. I do find it very non-helpful at times. Now, there are the other loco that's on this game, on this DLC, is the Deutsche Bahn Br Class 112, and that's a push-pull locomotive. Operates with a Doppelwagen stock. And they do all the services up to Lubeck Hbf. And I did do them on the scenario, on the training. I love them apart from one thing. And you all know what's about to come now, don't you? That's right, folks. It's the daily rant. It's the daily rant about the brakes. Although in this case, I'm not going to say a bad thing about the brakes. It's more of a good thing. The brakes are too good. Excuse me. They really are. They are too good. The brakes on this this game for the 112, and it does pain me to say that, because I like the 112. I think it's an honest little loco. It's a very quick loco as well. But yeah, not close to this. If you're hearing a lot of popping, my chair is there's something not right with my chair today. I know what it is. I really don't know what it is. That's the truth, unfortunately. So, how far are we from this broken down train? 12 kilometres. So we've made good time here as we go through another station on the line. I could actually probably find out which station these are using an app that I like to use when we are out in Germany. It's basically the real-time trains version of real-time trains. It's their version of our real-time trains in the UK. Now we've got excuse me. I've just seen here that a train has actually failed today. What's the reason for it failing? You don't want to know. Trust me when I tell you, you do not want to know. I bet it was a 112 as well. That would just be hilarious, wouldn't it? So I believe that station we went through was Comfermüller. Again, I'm probably butchering these wordings, and I do apologise if I am. I hope I'm not. I hope that we're saying everything in the correct form, in the correct manner. But we're coming up to the points now. I think this is points. So I wonder if the train has failed at I see how you pronounce that. Bargteheide? I could be completely wrong with that, as we slow it up to 50 kilometers an hour just to traverse over the points here. There we go. No, this is Bargteheide. I'm pretty confident on that one. So has it failed at Ahrensberg Gartenholz? Let's see if we can catch a net. Yeah, that looked like it said Bargteheide. Unusual station as well. Unusual in the fact that it's got a sort of passenger crossing in the middle of the two platforms. You don't get much of that over in Germany. Not anymore, I would certainly say. Let me just confirm that was Hbf. Yeah, Bahnhof Hbf. It's a town in the district of Stormarn, Schleswig-Holstein state, Germany. Population of Hbf was 16,045 at the end of 2017. So there you are. There's your useless bit of information for you today. Yes, that was Hbf. That was. So the next station we're going to pass should be, he says should be, now we got to wait there. Yeah, we pass Ahrensberg Gartenholz, so that's where this failed train, whatever it is, has stopped at Ahrensberg. So we're going to have to go from Ahrensberg then express to Lubeck, I would imagine. That's what I would imagine anyway. Or will they want us to continue the journey? Knowing Train Sim World 2, they'll want us to continue this journey, because that's what something like that would do. You know that is something like what would happen, don't you? It's Train Sim World 2. It likes to throw the unexpected at you. Right, 1.3 kilometres. We got a red signal. And it's getting a bit dull out there. Well, dull for northern Germany, anyway. I must say, this area is the one area we've never really explored. We have done Hamburg, me and Simon. We have done Hamburg Hauptbahnhof. We're going to have to slow this up pretty darn quickly, because in 300 metres there's a red signal. Throw every bit of braking force at this 182. Oh no, we're gonna run the red light. We're gonna run the red light. We're gonna run the red light. We're not gonna run the red light. We are gonna run the red light. We're getting awfully close. How on earth have we not run that red light? How? Ah, we can go at a restricted speed, so that's good. That's good. Listen to this 182 as it takes off, folks. Hopefully it starts up anytime soon. There we go. Listen to this. Does that not sound pretty? It sounds just so pretty. Absolutely pretty. So where is this train? I imagine it's there. Stop as indicated. So while we stop here, can we stop on the dime? Not quite. We've got to go a little bit further forward. While I send a message to my friend Godzilla. How you doing this morning, Trent? As this goes up midnight UK time, Sunday, it'll be about what, 11-12 PM Australia? Gotta be somewhere in that area, maybe even 10. He's been a big supporter of my channel for a long time, Azira. As has a lot of people. Words will never put into concept how much I thank everyone. I mean, we're still We're still not where I want to be by now, but you know, we're trying. We're trying. Now, what's broke down? It looks like a 112 is broke down here at Ahrensberg. So we're going to have to couple up to it. You driving that 112. 112s, actually, I should point out, they've got the digital displays on the front there. Can you see on the right-hand window? There's a little box just at the bottom. That is actually the LED display. Let's see if we can couple up. Yeah, we can. Look at this. Couple them up. There we go. 112, 187. We have come to rescue you, sir. Shut down this cab and prepare to change ends. Okay, let's shut it down, as they would say. And we do mean shut it down. Let's, while I'm here, save another video. Yeah, this chair does not feel right. It almost feels like... Oh, there you go. There you can see the digital display working. So we've got to go to Bad Oldersloe next. That feels a bit better. That feels a lot better. So let's get this end of the cab set up. Raise the pantograph. Do the main circuit breaker. Set up the exterior lights to on. Throw it into forward. Release the brakes, and I would say we are ready to go on our way. So Bad Oldersloe is the next stop. And hopefully it should be there. Bad Oldersloe, Rheinfeld-Holst and Lubeck Hbf. Let me just finish sending you this this message there, Zero Mate. As we let the 182 start to sing. There we go. That's been sent to Zero. I'll send another message in a minute. This one to Celius? How do you pronounce that, Alex? I'm not sure if Alex will watch this video or not. But how do you pronounce that? I would look at it and pronounce it Ciclius? Ciclius? Something like that? Ciclius Plays? I know he is I believe he's European. I believe he's from Sweden. I do have a large... We go through the other Ahrensberg station. And then we go through Baguetteheide before we get to Bad Oldersloe. How would you pronounce that there, sir? Because not even I am sure how you would pronounce that. There's Trent's video right there. Speaking of, as well, I'd like to take this time as well to thank everyone who has watched the first 4 episodes so far of Resident Evil. Well, I call it Resident Evil 8 Village. I know some call it Resident Evil 8, some call it Resident Evil Village. Tomato, tomato, potato to potato, as they would say. But I honestly am enjoying it, and the support I've been getting on it as well. For someone who's not a horror game player, it's out of this world to be getting that the kind of support I get for Resident Evil 8 Village. Pass a 112 with some Doppelwagen stock there. Here's Baguette to Hider. Let's just get it to go through the station there. Excuse me. Oh dear. Yeah, before I did this recording, I had a bacon... No, not bacon, sorry, a sausage... a couple of sausage baps. Not good when you're trying to lose the weight. But the main thing I've cut out of my diet is I've cut out a lot of sugar. Before, when we were going through lockdown, I was drinking probably 3 330 milliliter cans a day. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 in the evening before I went to bed. I've now cut that down to I'm only drinking 1, and I'm having you have to excuse me a second. I've still got to do a lot of recording today. I might even just do this one today. My voice doesn't feel up to it. Maybe it's that sausage bap that's coming to disagree with me. Eh? What do we think? But I do drink hot chocolate before I go to bed. But other than that, nothing else has sugar in it. I've cut out all the candy, all the sweets in my life. I've cut out quite a bit. I mean, chips are gone, replaced by vegetables. It's all part of a game plan, as they would say. And Lord knows when I have a game plan, I have a game plan. And I like perfecting that game plan as well. When I have a plan, it either comes off or it fails miserably. So far, my body isn't reacting as badly to the fact that I'm not having sugar in it. How long we got? We got 2 point... Wow, we're almost at Bad Odersloe. That's quick. Here I am talking, and we're almost at Bad Odersloe. What are we, about 2 kilometres away from it? That's pretty impressive. You got to say, for a train that's going 140 kilometres an hour, which works out roughly about 14 divide 8 is 60 divide 8 56. So that'd be 7.5, so 17.5 divide 5, no, times 5 would be 17 5s are 85, say 90 miles an hour. I worked it out roughly at 89.5, but let's say 89 for an argument. Let's just send this off to Alexander. There we go. That is that done. I can switch the accounts now. This is what you call multitasking, folks. I'm supporting other people while giving you the recording that you deserve. Actually, we were nowhere even close. I think we still got another 3 kilometres to go. I do apologise. I thought we were closer than that. I honestly did. I thought we were a lot closer than that. I thought that said 2. It must have been a 5 then. It's going to say 2 now, isn't it? 3 kilometres. Yeah, 2.9. So it's saying it now. Fair enough. me just delete that. Get this and then pop this up on there as well. Right. So, Bad Oldersloe, next station. Somebody's I'm gonna watch that later. I'm gonna put that in my to watch later, save to watch later. That's gonna be hilarious. That is, because somebody's done funny moments on Resident Evil 8 Village, and one of those funny moments is what happens if you shoot Lady Dimitrescu in her arse. Well, that's a good point. What would happen if you did shoot her in the rear end? There we go. And we're here at Bad Oldersloe. Pulling up nicely to the stop. Now, is this going to be one of those stops where... Oh, bloody hell, sorry. Delete, hold on. There we go. Delete that. Sorry, didn't mean to push that at the moment. I am all over the place. Right, so here we are. We're loading up at Bad Oldersloe. Jeez, another 20 minutes. Another 20 minutes and I could go for a drink right about now. But we are doing our best, and you know we're doing our best. We are trying so hard to lose this weight that it's incredible. And it's not easy. Why is there an arrow pointing to the other end of this train? Right, we'll lock the doors. That's what I love about this immersive. Excuse me. That's what I love about this immersive controls. You can proceed at restricted speed. Okay. Why? Why would you want me to proceed at a restricted speed? Somebody will tell me why they want me to proceed. Because it's green. That makes no sense. Unless I was supposed to do something in the other end of the cab as well. But it didn't tell me to do that. Why though would it tell me to do something at the other end of this cab? Because, let's be honest, it was coming up from Hamburg. So something in this has failed. But we have no idea what it was. Well, I'd like to think we have no idea what it was anyway. Interesting. Right, have we got 7 kilometres to Rheinfeldt? I believe we've got about 7 kilometres to Rheinfeldt. And after Rheinfeldt is Lubeck. The lovely coastal town of Lubeck. I do love Lubeck. It sounds like a proper German town name, doesn't it? Lubeck. It really does sound like a proper German town. So we've got about 5 kilometres to Rheinfeldt. This is where I miss Simon, you know. There's another 112 Doppelwagen stock passengers on the left. This is where I miss Simon, though, because now we don't have the fluidity. If you know what I'm saying, we don't have the back and forth that we should do to try and get each other through these videos. I don't get me wrong, it's alright when I do them on my own. But when you don't have... And let's be honest, Simon's going to be a big part of this channel going forward now. Because he wants it on when we do Wreckfest, which he's going to be replacing Death Stranded during the midweek slots, i.e. the alternating slot with The Last of Us remastered. He wants in on Maneater, which will play Spider-Man, which finishes next week on the Saturday. He's going to be doing Train Sim World 2. Basically, 3 out of the 4 days you're going to be hearing Simon. And the other 4 days I'll be playing Resident Evil Village and The Last of Us Remastered. And when that finishes, The Last of Us 2 is ready to step in. And when Resident Evil 8 Villages, I've worked it out because we have recorded all the episodes now. So we have completed the game. It will come out around the time F1 2021 comes out. And I know for a fact Simon won't join me for that. Because he hasn't got the foggiest clue what to say when it comes to stuff like that. He just lets me get on with it. My only concern is when the first F1 2021 episode will come out. That's the only concern at the moment. Because I'm waiting on one announcement that will determine whether I buy the $74.99 and get it Tuesday, or the $54.99 and get it Friday. There is a lot of difference between the collector's edition and the base edition, as they would say. So here we are at Rheinfeldt. And from Rheinfeldt, it's another 12 kilometres to Lubeck. We're going to pull up very nicely. Indeed we are. So we'll load the passengers up and then get on our way to Lubeck. There we go. That's that message done. Still loading the passengers here at Rheinfeldt, which is, you know, it's not bad, but it could be worse. So we can lock the doors, and now it's the 12 kilometres as we release the brakes on this lovely 182. Yeah, the 12 kilometres now to Lubeck Hbf. And I think you'll all agree for a evening run, it's not been all that bad, has it? It's not really been that bad. Which is, you know, it's awesome. Let me just send that message. I think I'm not seeing the headlights on this 182. Does that mean that the headlights don't work? We have switched them on. Have we found a bug? Maybe? I hope we haven't found a bug. Mind you, new DLCs do come with with bugs. We won't say anything about Cyberpunk 2077 in that instance. Also, look, what will be your reaction to the Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour that's going to be coming out, ladies and gentlemen? Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour will cost $24.99 and feature 3 brand new routes for us to play with. London to Brighton with the 377s and the 387s for Gatwick Express. The Northeast Corridor, which I think goes from Baltimore to... I want to say it is Connecticut. Let me just double check that, because I'm not entirely sure on that. And we do have another German route which centres around Dresden. Dresden, lovely. Oh, that's the ones after. In fact, that's the only major German station I think me and Simon didn't go to. That's when we were in Germany for that while. Yeah, I think that's right, isn't it? Yeah, we didn't do Dresden. We did thingy. We did Leipzig, but we didn't do Dresden. So yeah, the routes that will be coming out for Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour are the Brighton Main Line London Victoria to Brighton, featuring Southern Class 3774s, which you see on the East Coast Way, and the Gatwick Express 387s, which are just basically the 377s with a different number classification. The Bahnstrecke to Dresden, which will feature the 442, the 143, the 146.2 and the 185. And the Northeast Corridor Boston to Providence. So Boston, Massachusetts to Providence, Rhode Island. Nice. That is a lovely route. That's going to have the Amtrak ACS-64 and the MBTA F40 PH3, so freight workings. It's got a maximum speed of 150 miles an hour. Yikes! Oh, that's gorgeous. Now, it won't be the first time Northeast Corridor has been on Train Sim World. It was on the original Train Sim World, but that was Newark to Rochelle, because I believe you went through Penn Station. If it wasn't Penn, it was Grand Central. One of the two. Let's have a look at this Bahnstrecke route. Bahnstrecke to Dresden. 55 kilometres between Dresden and Riesa. Along 23 kilometres fast line, which runs additional to the slow line. So it's kind of like we'll go with the Hamburg-Augsburg route. Also features the S-Bahn line to Meissen and Dresden-Flughafen, as well as the short branch towards Grossenhain, Cottbusser Bahnhof. Is that Cottbus? That might be Cottbus. Not too sure on that one. We'll have to wait and see. But I think the one that everyone's waiting for is the Brighton Main Line. I know certainly when Train Sim World Rush Hour comes out, Brighton Main Line will be the first route that is done there. One of 3 routes yet, 50-mile run between London, Victoria and Brighton. It will feature all of these stations. So if you hear your station in the list, shout it out. London, Victoria, Battersea Park, Clapham Junction. You get to see Clapham Junction, guys. Oh, Clapham bloody Junction. Absolutely. Wandsworth Common, Balham, Streatham Common, Norbury, Hornton Heath, Selhurst, East Croydon, South Croydon, Purley Oaks, Purley, Colston South, Mersham, Red Hill, Earlswood, Salford, Hawley, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Balcombe, Haywards Heath, Wivelsfield, Burgess Hill, Hassocks, Preston Park, and finishing off at Brighton. So we don't get the fast stretch diverting after Purley to go down, connect to Earlswood, but it looks like we get the branch line which goes to Mersham and Colston South and Red Hill. So we may bump into some familiar faces at Red Hill, I would hope so. Also, we've got the West Cornwall route, which is coming out. I'm looking forward to that one. Between Truro and Penzance, which also includes the St Ives branch. That'll be placed in the 1991 to 2010 era. So, could be a HST, could not be. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that we get something else other than the HST, as we're going around the core. We're about 1 kilometre now from Lubeck. Also incoming, we do have where is it? The Glasgow Cathcart Circle, which has been confirmed now that it's coming with the Class 314s. We've got the trophies already. We've got the trophies already, so that must mean it's coming soon, real soon. If we've got the trophies really, because I don't even think we've got Cane Creek's trophies yet. As we come up to Lubeck Hbf. Yeah, it's only going to come out with the Class 314, unfortunately. But as soon as we get the 314, we get the 313 for the East Coast Way. And I know that we've been waiting for that for ages. As soon as we do get that, we'll do a scenario with it. I think the first scenario is going to be with 377s. But the next scenario, I'll promise you, will be with the 313, sorry. The good old Sun 313s. So, here we are pulling into Lubeck. The lovely, beautiful coastal town of Lubeck. Please don't bypass the red signal and act like... Oh no, the red signal is a mile away, so we're fine. If you carry on down that way, you can get to Kiel. And then onwards into Denmark. Stop, 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 stop. We haven't stopped in time. There we go. Unlock the doors and we're done. Yeah, let's see if Cane Creek is here. I'm wondering if Cane Creek is here, because Cane Creek was announced with before a lot of these routes, and we've heard nothing about Cane Creek since. And it looks like Cane Creek isn't happening, which I'm rather shocked to hear about. But we are coming up to the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed that run. Again, apologies for no Simon. He will be back next week to do the Rhine-Ruhr-Osten. Let's try and get 25 likes for him on the video. Hopefully we can all do that by caring and sharing with each other. Do get subscribed if you haven't already done so for more Train Sim World 2 on Sundays, Resident Evil 8 Village. What is it this week? Oh, 2 episodes of Marvel's Spider-Man this week. One Tuesday and one Saturday. And then Thursday, The Last of Us Remastered. So all that leaves me to say, on behalf of everyone, is stay safe, be kind to each other. If you're not able to be kind to each other, be quiet. You have no place in the world if you can't be kind to other people or about other people. We will see you tomorrow for Resident Evil 8 Village, where we're going to start investigating Castle Dimitrescu. We'll see you next Sunday for the Rhine-Ruhr-Osten route at on Trains in World 2. So until then, folks, take care, see you all later, and see you next week.